Welcome back to the Andersonians Raven Watch. We're kicking things off this week with Coach Bryant Beard, head coach of the newly relaunched tennis program. Coach Beard takes us on the inside from the process of reviving the team to the aspirations he has now and in the future.
Once they made the decision to bring it back, I was told that we really want you to kind of oversee men's and women's programs. And from there, the benefit was, since I wasn't coaching for a whole year, I was able to really just focus on the recruiting process and start to think about what that's looking like in the future. The challenge that I have now is really the managing all of these athletes that we have. It's a good problem to have, but our teams of nearly 14 and 15 for guys and girls. Most of the varsity players have returned. Abigail Kirkman, Allison Newman, Mandy Meserve, Megan Moriarty, they're back. So that's been super helpful in this process. And they have really been acting as leaders for these new students that are sophomores and these new students that are freshmen. I couldn't ask for more, to be honest. We have a little bit of a chip on our shoulder just because we were picked 7th out of 9th, and to be fair to those other coaches choosing where they think teams will finish. I know they don't know, we've been gone for a year, but when we found that out, I instantly just typed 7th like 3 separate times in our group meet of the team, and they're like, what are you talking about? And I was like, that's what they think we are. I fully envision us to finish at least 4th. I think we have a chance to finish 3rd in our first year back. And that was a little bit validated in the doubles tournament on Saturday when we played Franklin and Manchester and almost swept both teams. So we're excited. We want to make it to the HCAC tournament, and I really think that we have a good chance to finish in the top 3.
What an exciting time for Coach and for the program. They dropped a close battle with IU Kokomo this weekend, 5-4. 3 of the losses came in extended matches. Head on over to the tennis courts to check out some of the action. Volleyball picked up 2 more wins this weekend, defeating Illinois Tech and Knox in the North Park Quad. Casey Gates recorded 63 assists against Knox, 5th most in a match in Anderson history. Felicity Bontrager and Kylie Osborne both made a push at the single match kills record, recording 23 and 22 kills respectively, just shy of the school record of 28. Football welcomed NAIA foe Indiana Wesleyan to Maccolt Stadium for their home opener, and the team fought hard, but they ultimately fell in a rain-soaked affair. Chandler Flew blocked a punt and recovered for a touchdown to get Anderson on the board. Both soccer teams picked up a win during the week before tying over the weekend. The men defeated Blackburn 3-0 on Friday. The women's team scored 7 times in a dominant victory over St. Mary of the Woods. Morgan Reed scored twice with Emily Buckman, Elizabeth Sarber, Katie Fraser, and Hannah Plank adding goals. The men hosted Baldwin Wallace, and after 4 goals each in regulation, 2 scoreless overtimes ensued. Jacob Pokorski found the back of the net twice, while Wes Ernie added his 4th goal of the season, and Sean Kane scored for the first time on a free kick. The women's team traveled to Michigan on Saturday, finishing in a scoreless tie against Olivet. Cross country was off this past weekend, but they will run at Blue River Park in the Great Lakes Challenge on Saturday at 4. We've got plenty of other contests taking place on campus this weekend. The football team kicks off HCAC play Saturday at 1:30 and will host Franklin in Coach Rock's first contest against his former team. Women's and men's soccer are both at home. It's family day for the women's team at 1 on Saturday, and they welcome Wilmington to town. The men follow with a 5 p.m. match against Albion. Volleyball will travel to Knox College for the Marissa Strong tournament, and women's tennis will open their HCAC season with an 11 a.m. contest at Hanover. That's all we've got for you this week. A big thank you to our sponsors, the Andersonian and Steve Folgate. I'll see you next time right here on Raven Watch.